Hey everyone, it's Char from Char's Fashion Nation, and I have been waiting to do this video in between videos so that I can get this video up and scheduled. So when you see this, it's already up and scheduled. Now I'm actually filming this on Memorial Day weekend. If you have a lot of other content, go ahead and view, as you possibly know by now. But hey, let's get to some crochet. If you would like to purchase one of these crochet kits and you would like a discount, use code Char, C-H-A-R, all in caps, and you only pay $15. Now, she does have a website and how she instructs on doing this adorable Rosie the cow. So that's obviously what we're working on today. I got this one for free because I won her. My friend Millicent won whichever one she wanted, and I was looking at Rosie and I'm like, oh, she's so adorable. Yes, thank you. Now the instructions are actually the creator's YouTube. So a lot of people don't just like doing paper, they like to be watching the instruction. Now I appreciate that because I'm not a person that likes to just, you know, oh, here's a piece of paper, this is how you do this. If you know, you know, I have been knitting and crocheting for a while now. So my knitting and crocheting, well, my crocheting started when I was a kid. My knitting came in play in the early 2000s. I tried in the 90s, but I have been trying to get better at my knitting, but I also like doing my crocheting to see how many nails stay on while I'm doing this. So like I said, she does have section videos, so this video also might be in sections. Might also, you know, because this is the start here. And then when you go over to her YouTube, which I will leave her linked below. Rosie, oops, I put an E. Rosie the cow. Oh, hold on. No. No, that is not it. Anyway, like I said, I will leave it linked. I'm trying to find it. Crochet Kit Corner. That's what I typed in, and then Rosie the cow. Here we go. Here we go. Now, I will show you this because I am, like I said, I'm working on Rosie the cow. So let's scroll down. She's right here. There are a lot of other companies out there that do the same thing, but they are more expensive. I will let you know that they are a lot more expensive. So Rosie the cow instructions come in different segments, as you can see here. Okay, so obviously we are going to be on what parts of these? Part 1, which I've watched and rewatched. So if you go over there, like I said, I will leave this linked for you so that you can follow the instructions all the way through. So meanwhile, let's just get our stuff together. Put these aside. These are different parts of Rosie so that we can, I might switch the camera around, so give me a minute. Okay, so before I pick up that crochet hook, This is her instructional tutorial part 1 of Rosie the Cow. Okay, the head of the cow, part 1, round 11. That means there's 11 rounds to this, and I do have her permission to show this. And that's why I turned that around for a minute. So we start with the skein of yarn, which I will pop open. Now, if you want to know, you can actually use your crochet hook to go ahead and pop that open. This is going to be fun to do. Like I said, this is round 1. I don't have any light on in here. If you hear something in the background, y'all, it's like almost 90 degrees here and really dry. So we have a start on here, which she does, and then she shows how to do the other thing. I never started crocheting that way, so that was interesting. I'm not going to lie to you, that was interesting to watch, and I was like, wait. But then how she does that on there is really interesting. So I will fast forward past a little bit of that. Give me a minute. Okay, so we can take this stitch marker off. Now when you do this, you want to make sure that this piece of yarn here stays inside according to this. So as you're doing this, these stitch markers are easier to take off. My friend Millicent, she makes stitch markers. I told her, girl, you should sell those. And then I told her, I was looking at them, I'm like, no, those would make cute earrings. And she's like, oh, I never thought about that. So, okay. So since this is the first stitch, and trust me, I appreciate the fact that it comes with the crochet hook. It comes with the stuffing. This is just the head. So when you come in here, you have your stitch mark. Woo! Try to get that in the stitch instead of the marker, because that helped. So I did tell the owner of the company that I would try to get this video out in my first week of, you might hear her because I have the video right here. Okay, remove that stitch marker. Like I said, these stitch markers are easier to remove than some of the other stitch markers that I have that I've gotten from Amazon with some knitting supply. And these are much easier to take off. So much appreciated on that, trust and believe. That is so appreciated. So the next thing that we do,
put the yarn tail on hook while crocheting to hide it. Yarn over and pull through.
Okay, so let's do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do most of this, and that's why I'm saying I will link her down below. So I'm going to get most of the head done, and then I will show you the fun part of adding the eyes, because yes. Now, as we're almost done with part 1, I'm following along diligently with her, right? So this is the inside, right, because you can see what's left of the tail, because that is crocheted in. So it's very nice and clean. Yes, that looks like one of those little yarmulke hat. It does kind of look like that. Anyway, so I'm going to follow along to finish sequence 1, go on to sequence 2. I know I said we'd be back. I had to like restart a couple of pieces a couple of times. So whatever it is, what it is, it's a great learning experience. Okay, so far I'm on round 7. So when I get down to round 11, and I'm still using this as my stitch marker as I go, so I know where to put the slip stitch, and we're just doing single crochets until we get down to number 11 instead of doing the increase. It makes sense. So from this view, I would like to show you, because I'm actually on the 9th round here on this 9th round. Now the only thing that this doesn't come with is scissors, but you know, hey, scissors are easy to acquire. Just do single crochet stitch all the way around. If you've crocheted for a while, like, look, y'all, I had crocheted a bikini before for a model in Philadelphia when I lived in Philly. Thank goodness I don't live there anymore. But, so honestly, I do like the grip on this. It's not cramping my hand. I just always have to pop my knuckles every once in a while. Release that pressure. And you see where that's dangling right here. That's my stitch marker. So, gosh, okay, get that through there. That'll happen. So then now you just want to do is that, continue until you get to there, which will almost be there in a minute. And then what I will do after I show you like being done with this round. So in round 1, okay, like now we're back to the marker, right? So you slip that in there. Take one through, right? Take out your marker, sit it down, pull it, go like that, do your crochet, your single crochet, and put your stitch marker right through the stitch before that. And that's how I have that. So this is 9. I'm going to go on to 10 and 11. I know what some people are thinking about it. Look, it's like a little bird's nest or like a little cup. So anyway, we'll be back. And now we are on 11, which means now I watch part 2, which I believe tells us about how to put the eyes into the head. We don't do the head all the way down. It looks like this, yes, but we don't finish it all the way down yet because we do have to stuff the head. And that's going to be fabulous. Now, on this part, it's kind of self-explanatory. This is where you get down to putting the eyes.
9 rounds.
And I already have that marked. This is actually where I have
We
this.
need
Is
to
where
add
the
safety
eye
eyes
will go.
between round 8 and 9, with 6 stitches between them. This is the center point. Starting from the center point, count 3 stitches to the left and install the left safety eye here.
1, 2, 3. That's where we want to put it. Now, this is where you take...
We need to install the glitter on the safety eye with the color side facing up first.
That's that easy. I know you can see the glitter. I already have that done on this one.
Then install the eyelashes on the safety eye.
Like that.
Now, we can put the eye on doll.
Now remember, I do have her permission to do this, to use her video for this. Now, This might be your little tricky part, okay? So if the eyelash goes upside down like that, just turn it and you're good with that part. So what I will do is I'm going to leave this marker right here, because the next thing you have to do, and I'm going to leave this marker obviously right here. The other thing that you have to do is try to get it to fit through the washer. The thing you can do, if you can't really get that to go like you would, you know what? I actually found my really good crafting scissors the other day. She said that you can kind of lift these a bit to try to get that to go through. Just a smidge. I'm going to say just a smidge. Don't do this too much. So you don't want to break this. You only get what's in the bag. And that is it. So you take this side up, little pointed side up, and you come in here and you have to try to make sure your eye is in the right spot. And then you have to try to get that to go. So I'm going to put both eyes on and we'll be back. And now that the little eyeball are on,
for round 12,
we go
need
back
to work 6 sequences of 3 single crochet, 1 decrease, totally 24 stitches.
And we'll figure that out.
Work 1.
Okay, now we are on this part. This is the head now. We have decreased. And now this is the part, and I followed this along. You're supposed to have 1, 2, that's 3. So, you know what? It's a good thing that I have this right here. You're supposed to have a 3-inch long loop from here to there. And that's what we're going to make sure that we have. Look, when you sew, you know to keep one of these cutting mats nearby for any fiber crafting. Joy, I think you would like doing this. Okay, that is at that 3-inch mark on the mat. She says to, oh, I'm nervous to do this. I'm going to follow your instruction, girl. We were just chit-chatting. Like I said, don't forget to use my code Char to only pay $15. Now, I'm so nervous to do this because it's supposed to pull it shut, I believe. What part is that? Okay. She says to pull it. Okay, so let me go back and watch that part. And then the stuffing. I have that open. This is so super soft. I love it. Okay, so I did as instructed for this. I pulled. And you're obviously supposed to pull the loose piece out. That way that's there. And now we just stuff the head. So as soon as we stuff the head, then that will be part 1 of just making the head so far, because I have other things I have to do. So this video will go up, even though I'm doing this before the 4th. Oh my gosh, that is so stinking cute. Just like her video. So I will leave you a link to her channel. She's also found on, I believe, Facebook. I know she's on Instagram because that's where I'm talking to her. And like I said, on YouTube. If you want to learn these, because it's the instruction, go to her channel. Like I said, it's nice to learn somebody else's technique for something like this. Okay, now that that's stuffed, we just put the rest of that back in there like that. And what I will do is I will just put this back in the bag. I want to keep everything together, so when we do come back, we will start the other pieces. Oh my gosh, isn't that just so cute? She's so cute. So far, I mean, look at them little eyelashes. That's like some of those fake lashes I have with my makeup over here. But anyway, so far, this is so easy once you figure it out. It doesn't take rocket science. The head is a good circumference. It's small. It's cute. And remember, because of that, and it's weekend, stay happy, stay healthy, stay positive, and as always, stay blessed. Remember, use code Char. You can get your own kit for $15. That includes shipping, and sometimes she has flash sales, which means you can save more, and that includes shipping. So with that said, I'll see you in the next one. Because it is a stitch, it is a crochet stitch. Bye. Happy crocheting.